I don't even see a notification for it. What the heck?
Well, hey, friends. Hey, welcome back to the Expeditionary Johnny channel. It is time for Friday Live. And in the panel up here, we've got Al Shape and Tony here. And we are going to be talking about the Camp Challenge Alliance specifically, or at least as much as we can, the March Challenge, which was all about fire. It was fire, right? Yeah, fire.
It's fire.
And this
Or
month
lack thereof.
yeah, that's right. So we got a few videos to be looking at. Hey, we've got Old Man Homestead coming on up.
Hey, Peter.
Virginia Bushcrafter out there. What's going on, brother? Virginia Bushcraft has been out there but doing some different shelters, doing modifications on this debris shelter. He did a plow point the other day. So right on up there. We're going to have to get him, Virginia Bushcraft. We're going to have to get you doing a fire. Our catch and cook. We know you know how to do this stuff. And we got DeCillo DD official out there in the house. Well, fellas, how y'all doing today? Remember, people are driving home. So the more you guys can talk and more they entertain them, the more they're going to like it. So,
okay, well, the first thing I want to put out there, because a lot of people have been asking, is my leg is fine. I didn't lose a foot. It's okay. It's still attached. I could have used stitches. I'm too stubborn to go to the doctor, so butterfly stitches for me. If I can fix it at home, I will.
Oh, yeah. I was out Wednesday, so Al was catching me up on that back in the green room there. So, yeah, he did show me. He was wiggling all his toes, so I guess it's all working there. Yeah. Hey, Connor, how are you today? We're going to be doing a little Camp Challenge Alliance. How about you, Tony? Where are you at nowadays?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh, he's going to show it off. He already sent me pictures teasing me about this. Look at the land, would you? Oh my God.
And James,
I am just outside Arches National Park.
Nice, very cool. Yeah, I did see your videos dropping there. Very cool. Jamie from Lower Michigan Hiking Camping Adventures is in the house. Jamie, I am heading down to Missouri next week, and hopefully I will kill a few birds with one stone. I'll be doing a steak and ale video, water treatment for next month's challenge, and then hiking, camping just for me. I might get 3 different videos out of one little outing. So let's wish me luck. Now, let's see, while I'm down there, I might have to see if I can visit Miss Rebecca. And so that might even be another 4th video, and see what food we can dig up there. Tennessee Fish Keeper, thank you for swinging by. All right, so Tony's out living live out there. What's up?
We also got the Bud Falls dropped in, Ozarks Great Adventures.
Yes, we
do.
That
will be it. Yep.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for stopping in. We really appreciate you hanging out.
Yep. There Des, and I should do a little clickety-clicky along the action here. All right, so just try to acknowledge you guys. Yep. We are trying to be good hosts for you. All right, so let me see if I can jump on over to a certain channel, a certain Al Chief, and let's jump over to his playlist here, and let's see what we got going on out there. We're saying playlist, and this will be current, beautiful.
You're gonna have to go into the master playlist.
Oh, the master.
Yeah, because I just took those off as I was writing down their names.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Sorry.
No, hey. Works for me. Oh, let's see. Got Rebecca in the house here. Oh, she's saying hi to everybody. All right, so let's jump out here to present. We're going to do a share a screen. And let's do master list. There we go. Share tab.
Second.
All right. Is it showing up just fine?
Yep.
No, it looks horrible.
Does it? No.
Oh, that's better because I can't see you now.
Well, I was thinking the same thing. You just took Tony off the screen, so now it looks okay.
Oh, you guys.
All right. Balsamic onion chicken. Whoa. I think these are 17, 18 seconds. Am I in there? Oh, I went to your master channel, not master. video.
Camp Challenge Alliance,
This
all
one.
videos. That's the one you mean, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is not quite looking right. All right, let's scroll on down to the bottom here and get something more recent here. So,
There's a lot in there, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we've got
Breeze.
Waterfall. We got Bree. Bree is. Let's see if Bree's still on out there. I love this video, guys. You've got to check this one out here. We might put a little bit of.
I don't think I've seen this one. What the heck?
Christmas tree still, yes. But I'm grabbing my rain jacket and gonna make a quick fire.
Oh my gosh.
I like this already.
Right? Right?
It's a fire on steroids.
I love it. She goes, I know Johnny's thinking about rubbing sticks together. She's like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. Hey, Tom. Tom Garvey is here.
Windy.
Oh, man. We had a really hot day recently. I was wondering if maybe it had something to do with what Bree was up to there.
Well, that might answer it right there, yeah.
Hey, Tom. Oh, there we go. Burning the Christmas tree. That's always a
Oh,
good
yes.
one.
Yeah.
Look how green that is this time of year.
Right. So awesome.
Well,
So,
Christmas
hey
tree
guys,
will
if
hold
you
its
want to see the
green.
full video, I mean, go on over to Bree's channel and yeah, check it out. That way, that's awesome. Awesome.
You
intro.
won't be disappointed with any of Bree's videos, I don't think.
I don't think I have this one. Can someone pop the link out for me?
For
Oh,
Bree's?
sure. Absolutely. Yeah, Bree is great because after that she does go out to do her usual hike at a waterfall. So we'll see here.
Oh, we're talking
I got
about
it.
Waterfall
I got the link,
Wednesday?
Johnny.
Yes.
Okay,
So
never mind.
So Bree.
I don't know why I didn't see that come out, though.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna
No, I never
Right.
got that one either, Tony. Tony, I'm gonna drop it on my side for
Okay,
Bree.
I got both you guys
TGIF.
open, so.
So yeah, she went out and did her waterfall Wednesday after that one, and she's done that before. Like when she did a
Okay.
cook, she did
Yeah,
a
Yeah,
Johnny
I'm
did
subbed,
that.
got notes.
yeah.
Why did I miss that?
I don't know, man.
I don't miss the Waterfall Wednesdays. Come on.
Oh yeah, no, it's cool. I love Bree. She's awesome. And then she's just
Gary.
telling me how she's got her moved her chickens outside. So yeah, that was cute. I don't know if you saw that video. She went to the feed store to go buy her chicks, and she wore a cow outfit just to try to maybe
Okay, that sounds like fun.
yeah. And then it turns out a lot of the chicks got sick, so she only got to take home so many. But she's a lot of fun. I love her to death, man. So
Here we go.
can't say enough good things about her. All right. Al. All right. So last time we did this thing, let's see if I can not full screen. I don't want to lay out. How do I? No, don't want that.
No, because that just makes Al bigger.
Right. There we
Oh,
go.
that's worse.
That's worse. How about that?
Cleaned
So
up myself a little bit.
anyway, so that was I thought it was an excellent entry right there. It's kind of captured the heart of what we're trying to do. I'm like, you don't always have to go bushcrafty, you know. I'm like, if you guys have not burnt a Christmas tree, you should.
And if you have not used that weed burner torch to start
Yeah.
a fire, you
Oh.
should.
Oh man, that was
Well, you know, there's another torch that's very similar to that, the Tiger torch. You use them for breaking rocks and stuff like that.
yeah.
They're fun too.
All right.
I didn't have one of those though.
All right.
But I think she did a fantastic job with it, and it was a very unique way of starting a fire.
See, and that's what I love. I mean, you can pull out a road flare if you want, or chemicals. Just do something different. Have a lot of fun. We're not about strict.
Yeah, I'm just happy she could have a fire. I couldn't.
I know, right? Oh man, I was watching your video and I just could feel the life being sucked out of it when you're saying it. I'm like,
I can't have fire.
Malcolm says he's got a torch for killing weeds there. So there we go. All right. So what do you think? Should we jump on over to the next viewer here? All right.
Sure.
Sure.
Why not? Okay. Let's go over here. We got good times. Oh, this was such a good one.
Yeah.
This one we were talking about maybe more, you know, at a really advanced level next year as far as transporting fire.
Built us a campfire today, had some breakfast / lunch.
So
Hashtag Camp Challenge Alive.
Hello, YouTube, please. I feel like I'm being followed by you all the time.
so they set up a bunch of kindling at another fire, and then here, this right here is just the basics of fire. I'm like, that right there, there's no flame, but you got a fire right there.
Yep. It's just the
Hot coals there.
hot coals, and they'll burn for quite a while like that. So you got lots
Yeah.
of time to bring them from one spot to another. And that's an important thing to think about too, because if you're in a bit of a survival situation and you're cooking food in one place, it's not always a good idea to cook the food where you're going to sleep. So this is really showing you that, you know, okay, it's easy enough to pick up your fire and move it to somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I've had many times where I've had to I catch my fish in the river and I cook them on the river.
Yeah.
Then I know my fire's out at camp. So I'll throw some bigger pieces of wood into the fire down there while I'm cooking my fish. And the same thing, I'd grab a hunk of bark or a rock, put the coals on it, take it back to my camp so I can have the warmth for the night.
Absolutely. Now, for our barbecue fans out there, or people that are aspiring to be barbecue cookers, notice the difference of the smoke here, heavy without flame, and then when you actually get a flame going, how it cleans it up, and you got a more cleaner smoke. That's better flavor for your food. So, just
Oh,
kinda,
for sure. I mean, that's one of the advantages of the Dakota fire pit.
Yep. So, yeah, I thought that was such a tremendously good entry right there. I mean, so solid.
Looks good though.
I mean, I was really, really impressed by that. And I love that they let the kids do that as well.
I think that's the biggest thing as far as what we're doing with our group here is the kids getting involved and having fun with it.
Absolutely.
You can make it fun for the kids. Oh, we already know it's fun for the adults because this was challenge with fire.
Well, it was 3 adults that came up with this whole concept, wasn't it?
Right.
True.
Boilermaker Rick. We've got some folks out here I am going to have to say hello to.
Yep.
Canadian Family Life, Butler Family Farm, YouTube Police. Ooh. Yeah, that they came up there last night. They were like, "Who is this expeditionary Johnny character?"
You're on their radar now. You better watch out.
Yeah, you better watch it, buddy.
I was like, I guess people have been talking about me, you know, and some of them good, some of them not so good. So,
We only do the talking behind your back, so don't worry about that.
Hey, that's fine. I've got thin skin, so I'd rather you just, fake smile here in front of me. And actually, I have like burnt skin. Yesterday, I was picking up a hot stove while I was moving around trying to take pictures. I'm like, really should have grabbed gloves on that one. Butler Family Farm. Yeah, Jamie. So anyway, the super solid entry right there. I'm like, I know we were just talking about that next year. Is like, can you really move?
We were talking about that a couple of weeks ago, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
The portable torches and
I think she stole our idea. She was
moving the fire is one of those skills that most people don't think about because they don't become in those situations. But the ability to take a fire from one location to your next is a great thing to learn.
Absolutely. I was kind of referring to it. As I was making my little video yesterday, and if you look out on Facebook, you'll see or actually here on YouTube on my discussion board, a little preview of what I will be making. But I did a little talk about fire. I'm like, why is everybody all excited about flint and steel? You know, because you can go out and find flint or chert, and then can you make sparks or whatever, but you still need some char. Or in this case, can you take a hot ember and keep it alive long enough if you go from site A to site B, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, totally. Have you ever done one of those rolled up torches or anything like that?
I have.
Yeah.
I used pine cones and pitch
Okay.
and then some sticks and strap that together with some grass
Yeah.
so I could actually make a torch. It was one of those fun things to do, but I actually found it very useful
Yes.
when I had to use it. Because I could light it right there in the existing fire down by the river
Absolutely.
and then hike a mile and a half up the hill back to camp and use that right in my fire pit to start my fire.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, I was experimenting. I had some hot coals, and I just no flame. I'd spread it out, and I just threw some branches on there. I'm like, let's see how long it takes for it to go into a flame.
Right.
So I was leaving this on here for YouTube police. I was like, they said, Johnny, he doesn't even spell his name right. And I'm like, well, that might be part of my educational system back in down south. So about East Tennessee. So I don't know what to say about
Hey,
that.
Uncle Bill.
Hey, we got SD Mountain Man is in the
Hey,
house.
Uncle Bill. Man, I love that beach video you just did with the coral.
Yeah.
I wish we had the coral finds up on the Washington beach. We don't, but I sure miss that beach.
Oh yeah. Donkey turds were dried. Oh wow. Oh, YouTube police. This is a new channel in the house. I mean that I'm not too familiar with. I have my suspicions about that there channel.
I don't know. They've been around. They've been around a little while in our chats here lately. I think we're just getting checked on.
I've been LO absent in live, so maybe that's just I'm behind the scenes. All right. Well, so we've got two really good entries. We got Bree with TGIF doing a big old torch to light up some pallets, and then a Christmas tree, and then we got family and the kids moving a hot ember to transport fire from site A to site B. That's really good stuff. All right. Guys, got anything before we bring up another one? Or what do you think? You want to look?
Well, I kind of said what I wanted to say about it, which was, it was a really good thing to show people that it's not always as hard as what you might think it would be.
Right.
There's easy ways to do it so that you can transport your fire for a bit of a distance.
Right.
And if they had to go longer, that piece of bark that they had was thick enough, they could have took that quite a ways.
Yeah, they could have gone a long ways with that.
Right. I've seen people do paint buckets type deal, metal cans. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, let's see what else we got on the to-do list. Oh, this one. Oh, that's Catch and Cook. So that'll be next month. Fired Up Sunday Camp Challenge. All right, SD Mountain Man, you're in the house. So guess what, brother?
All right, I got a camera person this time.
I like this one. This is one that I actually talked about.
Yeah, I don't know, 3 hours past to get my pills. Need to hurry up and do this. But I just want to show the other day before my surgery, after my camp out, whatnot, getting the septic tank replaced, whatnot. I found this stuff. I'll just do the easy one. I found 5 of these out in the trees, at the end of the trees, and I truthfully, I found them a while ago, and I remember when I put them, where I found them was hanging on the fence. I don't even call them drag. They're not pieces of drag. Harrow or something like that. Some kind of rake type thing. And more daylight, you can see there's some green on here, and down on the tip, on the backside, it's JD something. Most of the Sunday fired up Sunday. And I appreciate that. They mentioned me and kind of want to talk about how things are going. It's chemical. And I did what I did, I think it was back in June. I'll
Oh, yeah, here we go.
do this here. Light in. I shouldn't have made the divot. Kidding me. There we go. It's starting. There we go.
Bam.
Heck yeah.
Isn't that neat?
That is
That
awesome.
smells good from the last stuff I tried. That's funny. Anyway, this kind of purple powder stuff I got here, it's for keeping my pond clean, keeping the algae in. I'm my fire going there and the smoke going across, but I can screw it in, whatever.
All right. So, chemical
That's cool.
fire.
He did
That
the
is
chemical
very
fire.
cool.
And it's interesting, it's something that you use to keep water clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another little thing you add to it makes fire.
I mean that's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
I mean, and that's kind of what we were looking for, the spirit of this challenge. I'm like,
Yeah.
if you got an idea you want to play around with, go do it, man, and share it. It's like we can't all do everything, but combine each of us, if we're contributing, we're going to show a nice variety of how to make fires, how to play around with fire. So that was really cool. I was like, I really don't get to see that very often, except maybe on a couple of survival TV shows. So that was neat that Scott did that. I don't know. I was like, Al, I like to watch NASA type stuff. I don't know. I'm always going back to those.
Oh, for sure.
And like lately, I've been paying attention to when they were trying to figure out that Saturn V rocket, as far as, they had to cool the propellants
Yeah.
down enough that they could get enough in there. That way it wouldn't be too heavy, it's like, and then also balance.
Later, Boilermaker.
Yeah. And so, but it's amazing what, that one, you're just combining ingredients to get your ignition. And then of course, in the end, it's just H2O. What you're getting, it's just,
Yeah, you need the oxygen for sure.
Yeah.
but it's amazing how explosive that can be.
That was impressive. I mean, I played with chemicals many times.
Sure.
Some rocks were good for doing that, but you got to find the right rocks and you got to combine them with the right products. You can find these all in your environment. Even where I am now, I could probably find the ingredients I need to make fire right here in this desolate location.
Well, I mean, like when you stop and think about it, sulfur and charcoal, coal.
Well, you
All
look how
those.
we make gunpowder.
Well, that's what I mean. That's a basic
Yeah.
gunpowder. Right? And it's something that was used for thousands of years.
Yep.
Black powder. Still used today in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see here. Yeah. Now I know Tony's done this. He shot a little bit of black powder, a little bit of muscle.
Oh yeah,
right?
I love black powder.
Yeah. Al, have you had the opportunity to do a little black powder shooting?
Not shooting, but I have played with black powder.
Shooting's part of the
So-
playing too. Yeah. We used to take beer bottle caps. You take 2 beer bottle caps and a fuse, stick them into the black powder, close the caps with the fuse inside, then wrap that in duct tape and nails and wire. Great for clearing out blackberry bushes.
Cool.
Oh, you do want to run though.
I bet.
So Gary says, I heard of people wrapping up embers in the middle of dried pine straw bonded up. Yeah, I've seen that. It's like different materials, like from the inside to the outside, but wrap it up tight because you don't want too much oxygen to get to it.
We used to soak our grass in the water
Did you?
and then wrap the soaked grass. Give you a little longer time.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, yesterday when I did I wasn't a flint and steel. I used the ferro rod to throw sparks in the char, but it was so windy. Just once again holding the bird's nest up, up it went. So, yeah. So
That is an advantage to having to.
Right. Oh, I've had a few of those videos where I had some wet materials. I really wish I would have pulled out my pocket bellow at that point. I'm like,
I mean, just set it down and blow into it. Yeah,
oh, man, it was terrible.
too many
Hey,
times.
Indian hemlocks in the house here. Quentin he put a catch and cook for this next month. Um, so that's a good one. If you guys haven't caught it, he caught a little bit of trout action there.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'll have to grab that one.
yeah. But yeah, Indian man is like he's always out in the trails and gonna cook up some homemade food. And so yeah, that was nice. He put in the effort. He went and caught something there. We got Boilermaker Rick, Randy, howdy.
Yeah, I've been following Hemlock for years.
Yeah.
Ever since I first found the channel, it was like, oh, no, I like this.
Well, he was saying that he remembers a year ago he was hitting 100. A year later, he's 1,000 now. So
It's awesome.
yeah, he's doing great, and he deserves it. He deserves it. And oh yeah, and of course, when he cooked his trout, bacon. Quentin, he likes his bacon. Oh man, he gets up on top of a hill. He goes out there and cooks some bacon, then looks down on everybody. Gives himself away with the crunch of the bacon, but not too crunchy. Wow, let's see here. I wonder if we're getting caught up in the comments. Methane blew 18,000 cows. all the cow farts. Yeah, that's heating up the planet right now, I suppose. Later, Rick, old man, we got Belt Loop.
I'm surprised nobody on this challenge did use cow manure or that type of material for a fire.
Wrong time of the year up here for that.
Oh, same.
Wouldn't be dried out.
Yeah, it wouldn't be dried out for me either. I just got out of Colorado. I'm in Utah now.
Maybe a little frozen, but not dried out.
I drove through snow today.
Did you really? Oh, wow. Well, I think we got rid of all signs of snow here recently. Although I've got a bow drill in the snow video I'm going to have to be putting out here the next week or two. Which will show you is like I ain't 100%, people. I was like the elements got to me on that one, but more to come on that one.
Well,
All right,
You'll see the snow in one of my upcoming videos.
I'm actually planning a trip for the weekend now.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, just a day trip. Nothing.
Oh, at least
no
it's going to be
overnight
dry
or
enough for a
anything.
day for you?
Supposed to be sunny for the next 3 or 4 days,
right,
so it
guys.
should be dried up half decently.
We got a fire going, and just so you see what we see,
So just basic here
ain't
Fire.
that pretty.
in a very pretty location.
That's a nice
We're
spot.
gonna get our jet boils ready. We're gonna start some cooking. Yeah, this is just for pretty and warm. Get used to it. This is for cooking, pretty and warm. Cooking, pretty and warm. Mean cooking, pretty and
I
warm.
love it.
Oh, just to be clear.
Yeah.
All right, guys, update.
Oh, that's funny.
Action, she says. All right.
This
That's
is a
good.
quick little video, pretty and warm.
Yeah,
So
Mhm.
Space Miner.
that's a fun one for sure.
I like that.
All right, guys, update.
There we go.
We got a fire going, and just so you see what
There you go. Space Miner. If you guys have here, let's hit the
Space
I'm new.
Miner is
That's new one
here
for me.
in.
Space Miner.
He's
He's got
here in
one
my
yourself.
chat.
All right.
All right, drop the link.
I'll get these link and drop it in both chats there now.
I don't need it. I'm already subbed.
There you go. You got Wild
It's for
Garden,
everybody else.
Strawberry Garden, Yellow Horny Toad. Nice. All righty. Looks fun to me. Very cool. And
Yeah.
that
I
is
like that. That was really quick.
all right,
Yeah.
guys, update.
right to the point.
We got a fire going.
Action, she says.
Now we got Scott being like VC Gerbs. Action.
We're gonna put some hot coals in there.
All right. So this
Adventures
was
of
cute.
Beak Bad Okay, that's no problem, Big Yeah. Thank you for stopping in.
Good luck with your turkey hunt for sure.
Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. I was looking for this one. Ready for the earwax video, or do we want to talk for a little bit first?
Is anybody ready for that?
Let's build up some anticipation. All right. Now, I have used nose wax and stuff like that on the tip of my spindle. For
That works good.
Yeah.
The hair does too. Johnny doesn't have any, but
No,
some
not
of us have hair.
I'm working on it. It's getting long enough now that when I go outside and I'm walking to the gym, and all of a sudden it's like this,
Blows in the wind yet?
looking rather John Adams-ish or something like this, you know. Oh, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Al, you warned me about it. There's this awkward phase of what do you do with this stuff. My daughter, she's like, yeah, he doesn't look like the dad that raised me anymore.
We got to put the hat back on.
Right. Yeah, that's downstairs. I didn't figure I want that on here. All right, so we got some hellos going on out there, but yeah, those were really good. I liked that we got the chemical fire.
See what I was just doing? I was reaching back to grab my hair to show you it was past the awkward phase, but actually I got it in a ponytail.
Okay,
yeah, one of these days. And pretty soon I'll have the cutout sleeves.
That's like this.
Sleeves, and I'll have the tats, going on there. And
Eddie was sat down with He's the other day, and he was twisting it. Eddie is not much longer than yours. He was twisting it, trying to put braids in it. And I just took mine, and I made 2 big braids, and he was like, show off.
Oh, man. Yeah. Pretty soon we'll have the little rubber bands going on there.
I know. My wife was complaining last night. Why aren't you tying this up?
Mark, the reason why I cut all this off is like I didn't realize how thin it was until I started getting the comb over comments. And from that day on, I never paid for another haircut because I was just like,
yeah, that's what I do. I mean, I haven't paid for a haircut. Shoot, I don't even remember if I ever paid for a haircut. It's so much easier to grab those clippers, just carve it all off. I'm good.
Yeah. So, Rebecca, I will be down in your neck of the woods next week. I'm going to drive down the 18th, just kind of get a bite to eat or whatever it is, but I'll be on the trail Tuesday and Wednesday. And so we'll see if I can swing by around your place on Wednesday or so. And
cool. Can't wait for the videos from it.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be good stuff here. It'll be something for sure. It'll be something. Something's going to happen. So we got 14-6 on you and 8 on me. So I appreciate everybody jumping over here. We're going to try to get that count up, the hours up, and then eventually next, Tony the Tiger, we'll be getting him some hours and get him over the hump. So
I'm not in a hurry.
I know. I'm kind of the same way. I'm like, but suddenly I had this wave.
Johnny wasn't in a hurry either until all of a sudden he had numbers and he was like, oh no.
Yeah, now
what do I do?
Breaking Bad. All of a sudden I'm like, oh man, memberships. What do I do? So I'm like, I've got ideas, but I might have to start getting serious about this.
Once you get close to the numbers to 1K, especially if your watch hours are up a bit, that's when it really hits. It's like, I got to start thinking about all of this stuff.
Right. So I'm definitely thinking about videos that are like not exactly lined up with the channel, but it's more in the personal side things I'm into, like whether it's the cooking, the Batman sightings, whether it's doing the chores around the house.
So you're thinking about another channel, maybe?
I've told
no, just for something for our membership perks, membership bonuses.
Yeah. I'm like, sometimes, I've been known to throw tomahawks barefoot, so I'm like, that might be a good one. Members only.
Like Al doesn't want to talk about axes and barefoot.
Yeah.
But I wasn't barefoot.
No, because you missed the fact.
Yeah. But
Or like I told
Um,
Al, I've got enough scars on my shins from the same issue.
the X glances off and it's just whang. Look,
Yep.
oops.
if you haven't cut yourself, it's either it's a matter of time or it's because you haven't been trying. All right.
Mhm.
So, well, how about it? I think it's time for the unveiling of the earwax video.
All right, let's burn it up.
That's right.
This was funny. This one was.
All right, we're out here today and we're going to hone our bushcraft fire starting is being restricted to the environmental conditions. Earwax. Now, there are two things that we have Q-tips.
Now,
Pretty much
I think I
everyone
like
has
Mark better
these
in
their
his
home.
jammies.
yeah.
You don't have number one.
Well,
You're
when
gonna
I
have a
was
lot of
what
number
now
two.
watch it closely,
which
I'm
is
pretty sure I
earwax.
see Mark gets a
Now,
little
a
bit of
little
gray
disclaimer.
matter.
Auditory lipoids pull in very large. When you're 18, we're going to take our Q-Max. So
There we go. He's really digging in there.
don't go too deep. Oh, that feels good.
And here comes the last of Mark's brain cells.
Oh, he's going for more.
Oh yeah.
Now, I've been saving up this earwax.
See, back in Tennessee, we just use our car keys to clean out our
Wow,
ears.
now. All right, so we have our earwax, and let me show it to you.
Look at that.
Oh, I didn't even see it too.
Let's go over here, and we're going to use the ferro rod to get this thing going. Okay, so preparation is key. So let's see what we got going here. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that didn't take any time at all.
Remember, guys, earwax.
Earwax.
Multiple use.
Good old Texas earwax.
Candles, fire starting.
But you have to collect quite a bit for a candle, though.
Oh
Hey,
man,
Ashley.
I did not see that one coming for an inch.
See, this is prime example of why we're trying to do our show with a little bit more talking.
Yeah,
Ashley's here, watch, listening, but driving.
right. Absolutely. Yeah, and we get it. We actually did a talk. We were like, you know what? This is drive time for you guys. So
Hey, Dave.
So we'll do it. Hey, Dave, what's going on, my man?
Hey, Dave.
But yeah, Dave, you just missed it. We had Mark Kratz cleaning out his ears. I swear, it's like, I don't know about that. We know earwax burns, but I swear that looked like a little bit of gray matter there. That might look pretty.
I don't think you can hear anymore.
Yeah, he might have.
Yeah, he took the eardrum and all.
Oh man, but no, I mean that was a great entry there. I'm like, earwax. Oh, I love it, man. So,
It does work. A lot of your body can be used for fire starting.
He's 6 acres.
Hair is one of the better ones. Boy, hair stinks.
yeah, it does. Oh man, I've had to regrow the hair on my forearm.
Yeah, I mean,
eyebrows many a time.
You know,
I have no hairy knuckles.
Surprisingly enough, though, the amount of times I'm holding a bird's nest, I haven't really burnt my hands all that often there. So,
Well, after years of working the forge,
yes,
I can pick up those hot coals out of the fire
yeah,
and transport them by hand because it just doesn't matter anymore.
sure. Tell you, yesterday when I had that container of char wood, so I threw the ferro rod in there, get some sparks on there, and I waited a little too long on a couple of them. I tried to grab it, like, ooh, that's a little too hot. So I was like, well, we're just going to dump it. We're just going to dump it out.
You got to work those calluses a little more, John.
Yeah, well, I've got little baby soft fingers right now. Not quite as seasoned as you are there, Tony. So.
Hey, you got to quit cooking in the house.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Eat outdoors with Larry and
Well, I
Ron.
was out yesterday cooking backpacking crab cakes.
I haven't watched that yet, so don't
Yeah.
spoil it.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, it's still in production. I was like, I've got the raw data I'll be working on the next couple of weeks. But yeah, there's it for folks out there. If you go to my community board, you will see the end product, and
Where do you get your crabs in your country?
Hopefully not the same place everybody else gets them.
well, back in my military days, well, I don't know. I'd rather try
While you're on that topic, I'm just going to step away for a minute.
No, and we just lost Al.
I'll just be a minute. I just got to go use the washroom.
Well, and now I just had another thought. I'm like, nope, don't say that either. No, that. Well, we do have a little beach here in Nebraska. I'll have to show you guys on a video. Out there in the Missouri River crabbing, very famous. No, I'll show you more on that one. That one I did have to.
I'm scared.
You're scared? There's the big muddy. Yeah, I don't think you can filter that one out enough. There's just too many chemicals out there for sure.
Crabs in Nebraska. That's just scary.
Oh yeah, I know, right? But no, that was cooking outside, and then as I was grabbing things, normally I've got some carbon filter gloves to grab things. A couple of times I just grabbed them, and I'm like, "Ooh, my calluses aren't as thick as they used to be." So I was like, "Well, we'll get them back to go." Me stupid as I am, I'm like, I keep doing it anyway. Of course, I'm the guy. Even when I cooked inside, I'd like have the oven 450, 500 degrees. I open up, I'm like, "Woo, that's hot!" And then I reach in with my raw hand. Very
Right.
like, "Ow, that's hot." They're like, "You just said that." I'm like, "And you still grabbed it." I know.
I grabbed the top off my Dutch oven with my hands so many times.
Oh, man.
Going, I got hot coals on the
That's right.
lid.
Right.
It's like, how stupid can you be sometimes? Well, I can be pretty stupid sometimes.
We can. I hated it one time. They appointed me as the safety officer at a unit. I'm like, me? I'm like, it's like I'm a series of accidents on videos on what not to do. You just want comedy relief, but no, there's Al. Al's all good.
This is going to be my new medic bag.
There we go. And why does Al need a new medibag? Why is that?
Because he can't stop falling down.
Well, I got a mini one that I decked out with a little bit of stuff.
I think for a white elephant type gift for Al, maybe we might have to get him like a stump, like a pirate stump, peg leg or something like that. Just in case, Al. Just in case.
Well,
he might need the football helmet too.
That's right.
Eddie borrowed my helmet. He never brought it back.
We got Daniel Barrow.
Victoria.
Hey, what's
Hey,
going on?
Daniel.
Hey, quiet listeners in the house. What's happening? All right, so
worst
we've watched children move fires with ashes, hot coals. We've watched Mark light things up with an earwax. We've got Scott, SD Mountain Man, using chemicals to do a fire. Bree, bringing out the torch and burning a Christmas tree. And then we've got, what was the gentleman's name that he's like, hot and pretty, and then cooking. What was his name again?
Space Miner.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, house space.
That's right. So yeah, we had some pretty good entries here. We got anything else out there on your list? Let's take a look here.
Yes, there's still a good few there yet.
Yes. Let's go back to it.
Love it.
Johnny just bounced himself out of his own line.
Yeah.
How good is that? He hit the X and he's gone.
I just backed out and be
There's a,
quiet.
that you know what happened there? The bat signal went up and you know
Oh,
it
yeah.
just had to disappear for a minute.
Whoops. Whoops. Oh well, that yes, folks, that really did happen here. All right, let's try share screen again, and we'll bring up the Alliance videos. All right, here we go. We've got and then there was fire. Oh yes, Jason, you got a good entry here. Let's bring out Big
It's
Jason.
easy to manage that pan.
Where's the coyotes?
I know, right?
Oh, that's next
See,
month for the
they are
catching
over there
Kurt.
I know, right? Get yourself lined up there, Jason.
And there we have it. Okay, so once you have your 3 strands like this, what I do is I'll hold it right here and I don't pinch it hard. And I'll just grab one strand and I just kind of pull in short little bursts to pull that out. And then once you do that, you'll see that the other 2, and you can still pull it the same way, but the other, I said you can even pull it this way and break it
Jason put in quite a bit
so
of
close to
prep
the
work
camera
there.
because of those flies
I love
or a
Jude.
small roll of it.
Yeah.
And when I get look
Now,
a certain way,
have either of you guys actually harvested?
I don't think that's worth
jute
it. I would not.
twine?
Really easy way to practice making bundles. There we go.
All right.
That is one of those things I always have in my
And
fire
that's how
kit.
you make a tinder
Right.
bundle using jute twine.
That is a great way to really, especially get started. If you're not familiar, it's like if you wanted to do
Okay, so once we have
steel
our
or bow
tinder
drill or
bundle,
anything like that,
we
get
also
yourself
need our
some jute
kindling.
twine that's
And usually
affordable.
want to go with a
Make
couple
it
of different
a
sizes
real
for the
reliable
kindling.
bird's nest there.
So you got some that's a little bit smaller.
I
for the burn
suggest
quicker.
cut it in 6-inch
Elk
lengths
handler.
when you
Yeah.
tear it apart. And it's a lot easier at 6-inch lengths, but
Right. Oh, here we go.
One of the best things about the jute is it doesn't take much to light.
No.
no, it does not.
And I
Once
think,
you
yeah,
get-
it's like I'm all for using store-bought products while working on learning these basic skills. So you can go buy a bunch of jute to work on what a bird's nest should look like and act like. Same thing if you're going to do a bow drill, buy cedar from a hardware store for $5-6, 8-foot length. You get lots and lots of spindles and hearth boards, and so I'm like, it's just that lets you build that foundation of those skills, and then from there you can work with harder elements. You know,
I'm trying to shield this
No.
a little bit from the wind. It's that full disclosure. It was struggling a little bit, so I went and
Oh
grabbed some
my,
fat wood.
Jason could start a fire.
And these 2 pieces you see right here. Once I put the fat wood there with a little bit of flame that was there, actually caught on to it very well. And you'll see now it's making a big difference.
Now, did anybody in this challenge do fat wood or pitch?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
The rest of this. I'll drop a link in chicken thighs.
and then Jason
Which is
goes
a
on
little
to cook
different
up some
because I thought
really
they were going
tasty
to.
thighs there. Okay, let's back out of this one, not out of StreamYard this time.
Make sure he sticks around.
Thank you.
I'm not sure we want him to at this point.
Right. Now, let's see here. What did I do? Let's try it this way. There we go. So, yeah, I thought that was a good one. I like that he used the jute twine. I remember when I was first wanting to learn to do bow drill, and I was watching people pull out grassy materials, and then I was like, do you have to make it a certain way, you know? And so I always wanted people to describe it a bit more, and eventually I learned just get some jute, kind of pull it up, grab a comb.
Yeah, you tear apart that jute twine. There's a time limit. I will always say that. You make a small bird's nest out of the jute twine. You don't make a huge one,
Right.
and you make a smaller one, but there is a time limit. So you have to have everything else prepared for your fire at the point you put that into the pit and go.
Right.
Yeah, because
And that goes for any other way of starting fires. You have to have everything prepared. Otherwise, it's not going to go good for you.
Right.
And I failed so many times, even on camera.
preparation didn't go good for me Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah.
preparing, and that didn't go good.
Well, hey Chris, yeah, appreciate you, brother. He's like watching my little last game. Yeah, the preparation's everything, especially
Yeah,
the
it
size of
really
that bird's
is.
nest. You know, if you're going to be trying to, you know, even if you have nice small dry tinder, you're going to need a fair amount, a lot bit more than like a little Vaseline cotton ball. You know.
Yeah. Well, if you've got a lot of wet tinder, you're
Oh,
going to
you
need a
need
bigger
more.
bird's nest
Yeah.
than you would imagine you would. If
Right.
you got a lot of dry material, you can go with a small one.
Right.
And so if
Yeah.
you got fat wood and, you know, good dry twigs and stuff like that, you can go with a small bird's nest.
Well,
But-
especially when you're dealing with jute too, because jute
Right.
is more like a flash tinder when it lights.
It is a flash tinder, yeah.
Yeah, I would think
goes.
like let's say if it were nasty conditions, you find the best bird's nest type materials that you can, but you're going to start with that jute to try to dry out and get that
Yeah.
other materials going because that jute's not going to last all that long.
See, that's the one thing I really likes about where I'm too with the birch trees around. You can
Yeah.
always skin off the birch trees and pull a paper thin, and it'll burn
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to talk about birch trees. Still
Oh,
haven't seen-
you got some. You got some birch in your
I
fire
do
kit
have
now.
a bunch of birch, and I'm saving it.
oh, man. I was recently I did run across a little river birch bark, and for
You
that
water
little last
field.
Kelly Kettle video, that stuff, man, that goes up pretty quick and easy. That was
Yeah.
nice and it burnt nice and long. So didn't
Well,
have
you
any-
know, the birch, the cedar,
oh,
I mean, you take cedar and you scrape it with a knife
Yep.
into a fluff ball.
Yeah.
That stuff is absolutely great for a bird's nest. Even a cedar root,
yeah,
which I never used for fire very much. I use but that can be same thing. Scrape it with a edge. Doesn't even have to be a knife, just a rock or anything, and you can make a pretty good pitch enforced nest.
yeah, yeah,
But
Now,
it's still
some-
flash tinder.
right.
And that's what a bird's nest is designed for, is to be a flash tinder.
Yeah. Now, if you're walking around like out here in Nebraska, we got a lot of cedar trees, and I'll just be able to peel off long strips of that cedar.
You know,
Oh man, that stuff's ready to go. But yeah, that cedar is a really good resource out here. Cottonwood, if you can find the right one where you can get the inner bark, that's okay. But that's
I might
one
have dry
area.
grass out here, but
Yeah.
man, I don't see much.
Right. Yeah, you're kind of slim pickings out there. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got out there. Let's jump on over here. Ta-da. Let's go over here. Close that one out. All Train Coffee. Talk time. We got Tony's talking about lack of fire. What he normally does. Hot tent. Portable rifle, winter hot tent camping. I think we
Well-
done with fires on your list there, Al?
Chef was there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chef's was good.
Average Joe MRE put in a bunch of different fire ones.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Fired up Friday.
Harshman Hills should be there also.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm talking a lot, so let's go ahead and get some of these going here.
All right, everyone. I've got the Buddy Burner in action here. Got around 12 ounces of water or so in there. And bring you guys back when it's all done. Let you know how long it took to boil. All right, everybody. We got ourselves a rolling boil at just over 11 minutes. Not quick,
Nice.
but gets the job done.
Mhm.
That's
Very
not
sooty,
bad.
though. Let me know if you have any
That's
questions.
about what I get from my alcohol tabs.
All right, everyone. I've got the Buddy Burner in action here.
Let's see here. Did I go too far? 5 item. Oh yeah, I think I scrolled it down. Let's see here. Let's get down closer here. 3 months, 3 months, 2 months. Chat and review. There's me. Kitchen. Johnny. Oh yeah, okay. There was SD Mountain Man from before. Stove builds we've looked at. Net, yeah. IKEA. We can look at this one here.
And this is what I came up with.
Yeah, we've seen this one before.
Yeah, we have.
Found this all in the kitchen section.
Where's barbecue at? Where's chef at? Oh, making a ferro rod. That's making stuff. That's a
It's
reminder.
fire management he did.
It was a good little video. I mean, my boy's always burning something.
Yeah, I think
here.
barbecue guys
Isn't
are.
that it? No,
Barbecue
that's the
guys
gas
know how to
station
manage
one.
fire really well. Okay, where is it? I know it's on my list. Did I scroll past it?
I think you did.
Harshman, Mark Kratz, Good Times, Average Joe. Drunk. Here we go.
What up? Drunk Chef in the house.
Oh, yeah. I
am
love
going
this
to be
one. This is great.
participating in the Camp Challenge Alliance for this month. Shout out to the folks that are involved in putting this together.
This is what this part of the barbecue is made for.
Basically, how you start fire, and then I got me a full chimney of charcoal. I'll go ahead and let that start to heat up, get them coals going, nice and hot. I'll let it burn for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll turn the burner off just so it gets hot real fast.
Yeah, normally I stuff like
once
some
it gets to the top,
newspaper
I'll come back
or
and show you what's
some
next.
good paper underneath. But I saw that, I'm like, yeah, that'll work.
As you can see, we got a lot of smoke up there. Top of that, start up my fire. There is another way I can do it. I have these fire cups from Tiger McCool Barbecue Company. Steps.
Those fire cups are pretty cool too.
Yeah, I think Harry
Light
lights
it
that
up
up
with the
right
lighter.
there.
Place the chimney over the top of that and let it do its thing. 10 to 15 minutes. That's all you need. All right. So here we got the flames coming up. Hot.
That's gonna be a hot barbecue right there.
Oh, and the food was so good looking.
I bet you that ran at 350 degrees for a little bit.
All right, so we're up to 300 degrees, which is actually a little hotter than I actually want this. The vents are closed down, down to about, I don't know, quarter inch, maybe, not even that. Then I
Now
got
that's
side
the same.
vent
I've
down
got that. Oh, I had that same old
trying
charred
to
grill before.
suffocate the fire.
Yeah, me too.
Unfortunately,
I loved it.
I want to get this going. I got some.
No, Mark, it won't let me sort it.
So I want to show you guys what I end up doing from this point.
So here we go.
And I'm just going to set it right there. And the heat of that's going to start to smolder that piece of wood there. We're going to get that smoke action for the food that I got going on. Now, as the fire dies down on longer cooks, 45 minutes or so, 30 to 45 minutes, that'll die down a little bit. And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and grab another one of those splits, toss it in there to get that fire going again, get that smoke rolling, which is like probably 3 times the size of that. That'll continue to get hot, and it'll start to smoke.
Yeah, when you got those coals, yeah, you don't
I'm
need
gonna
to
get this,
throw much on there. Just have on the side just to get it
next
smolder
week.
for a while.
Man, peace out.
There, look at that thing going up in flame.
Yeah, I just lit right up.
That's okay. That gives them a nice clean smoke though.
Yep.
I bet you that was tasty because you know chef knows how to cook. All right, 6 o'clock. We got anything left here? Let's
The
see.
only
Sure,
one,
like-
I think, Harshman Hills.
Oh, we just did. Let's see.
Did
Here.
we just do Harshman Hills?
Oh, Buddy Burner in action. Yeah, we
Yeah.
just did.
Okay, yeah, we just did that one. Okay, and well, he did like a full-on camp video,
Yeah, he did. Let's see here.
but he did have a little fire about 3/4 of the way in. But he did do like a full-on camp video. Like he camped out in the snow.
I'll be right back.
Yep. And he lit a fire and that in the snow.
Yeah, let's see if I can find that. Give him a little bit of time. Here we go.
Yeah, that's it.
So
it's about at the 3/4
Yeah.
way mark.
Open one of-
There you go.
So what we have here is we have some.
now this was good because he actually built it on top of the
drier
snow.
plant.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, Jamie, he's up there in Michigan. Yeah, he's dealing with the weather for sure.
Couple pieces of regular bark.
Like I said, I like how he used all the bark and everything to his advantage with making this. I think he's I think he's been looking at my long video format though.
I think you might be right. Yeah, if you guys want to watch this full everybody's full videos, obviously go up their channel. This is kind of what it's about. It's getting a little bit of exposure to one another and playing around, having a good time.
Yeah. He just doing hey,
Jamie
Charlie.
does a really good stuff. I mean, he loves his hot tent
He does.
camping. I mean, he'll show you. He'll go out there and he's gonna put up his stove and he's gonna cook food on it. He likes to do stealth camping. You know, I mean, Jamie, he gets out there and he gets at it.
Yep, he definitely gets out and does it. That's the thing. And like I said, with the weather starting to turn here now, this is you're gonna see more long format videos from me. Although when it comes to the challenge videos, I'll try to keep them separate and a little shorter, so it's not it's not so long for everybody trying to go through.
There we go.
Thanks for stopping in, Charlie. I really appreciate it. Now I do have the wheel set up to spin.
Yeah.
So we can spin the wheel, and of course, everyone knows we're spinning for one of the Camp Challenge Alliance stickers. This one right here.
Oh, maybe it helps if I hit the right area. Here we go. There it is. The Alliance.
And these are not just given out randomly. These are given, well, they're kind of given out randomly, but they're given out only to the people that take part.
Right.
So if you want a chance at one of these stickers, we're not going to deliberately pick a video one over the other. We're going to do it randomly with a wheel.
Right.
So everybody has a shot to win it that enters.
And I think that's been working really well. I mean, because like this right here, how can you rank any of these videos? I mean, they're great. I mean, you've got somebody with a torch cooking up a pine tree. You got another guy using airwax, another guy making a fire on snow, another guy doing chemicals. I'm like, they're all equally good. And so, it gets kind of random. It's like all we can do is thank you for your participation. And
exactly. And we don't want to single anybody out as this person's doing better than this or whatever. It's every single one of you guys are appreciated for your entries. So Shirley just came back from Alabama.
Yes.
Wow. Nice. That must have been a nice trip. But I'm ready to spin whenever you guys are.
I say let's do this, and then let's open up the panel here. Let's let anybody that wants to come up.
We are an hour in.
Yeah, we are. I think let's do the panel. Let's bigify Al, and let's do it.
You don't have to bigify me. You just got to
you got to bigify the picture.
I got a new computer now.
There we go. Nice. All
right. Is everyone ready? Here we go. Look at that sucker go. Good luck to everyone.
Oh, there we go.
Green.
TGIF.
Congratulations. Where did my book just go? I just had it in my hand.
Hey guys, if you haven't checked her out, TGIF Friday. She is a great channel. A lot of fun. She does her waterfall Wednesdays.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Johnny, did you get your stickers yet?
I did. They did
You
just
did?
show up.
Okay, because if I'm not mistaken, you already have Bree's address, don't you?
I don't think so. I don't think.
No, okay. There's no big worries. Bree, if you are still here, email me with your address and I will send you out your sticker.
I've got her email. Her and I chat back. I think I got. No, I'm not sure. I think we just chat on YouTube on the videos. But yeah,
I need SD Mountain Man's address. I need Backyard Camper, and I need Volley Theory.
Okay. I've sent you before. I can send you SD Mountain Man's again.
Okay, yeah, send that to me again because I don't think that got sent out.
Yeah. Or I can send it out now that I got stickers.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay, so I'll scratch SD Mountain Man off as done.
Yeah. That one I can have to expedite. All my other little expeditionary Johnny stickers and stuff, that'll go on the back burner or stay on the back burner, but I'll move Scott's up on the forefront. Keep this whole challenge thing going. Guys, if you're not participating, I mean, one, we love you just coming out here and watching. But I got to tell you, it has been exciting and fun for me. Some of it's the thinking about ideas, and it gives me something to do, a nice little project. So it's like, you know, what to do next. So you might think you don't have to do them all. A matter of fact,
yeah, it's not a mandatory participation.
If you guys got suggestions, let us know. You know, either we'll do it or maybe something that you can lead the way and show us, be the first to show us how to do something. Oh, yeah. I skipped your challenge. I skipped your challenge video though, Mark. Well.
Oh yeah, no. Mark put in 2 entries. One, that earwax one was like a gag video for April 1st. He did put in another one for the Camp Challenge Alliance as well.
Well,
for the fire one, for his actual fire video.
Well, let's see here. Let me go to playlist and let's see if I can find it real fast. Oh yeah, let's open up this live here. To anybody who wants to show up, come on up here. Let me go over here. 6-1. And I'll add the invite. Let me go over here. Copy. Get down to that. There we go. And let's pop it up to the top. Pin message. There you guys go. Hey, if any of you guys are interested in come up on the panel, whether it's talk about tonight's videos, upcoming videos, please do. Or even if other topics. All right. There we go.
What I did there then too, when you dropped it in there, I pinned it in mine also.
Yep.
Okay.
So the link is pinned there, guys, for anyone that wants to come up on either side.
Right. Let me go over here. That's not what I was looking for. This one. Probably looking right past it. Oh, right here. Yeah. I'm getting tired. All right. Brook trout, catch and cook. Yeah, there's some good catch and cook stuff out there coming up for this month. We got chemical. I wonder if we would just be faster to go to Mark's channel to find it. Hiker. Yeah, I'm just going to do that.
No, I'm on Mark's channel now. I thought I saw 2 coming up. I'm on Mark's channel now. What was the other one, Mark? It's the Easter egg hunt is the catch and cook, isn't it?
That's the catch and cook.
Yeah, we're doing the fire challenge.
Earwax, ferro rod.
I could have swore he had 2 up though.
Well, he said we went past it, so camp cooking, MRE.
Catch and cook, rabbit stew.
Fire starting challenge. Here it is. Oh yes, here we go.
Always take that with me just in case.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's Kit.
You could buy these little tins on eBay.
There we go.
And
but yeah, Mark basically he broke out his kit for making
first
fire.
off, we'll just start a way to strike it. Now I took this more,
which I think is a really good idea. Especially everybody, take a look at. Make sure you don't.
Here is
what do they
just
say?
a piece of leather. This
2 is
kind of
1 and 1 is
will
none.
save a bucket of blood.
Yeah.
So
And
good
so, like,
preparation.
it's good to have multiple
You know,
layers.
I watched that video. It should be in there.
I watched it too.
I could drop coffee beans or ground. You're gonna make a coffee.
Why don't I see it on his page though?
Yeah, here it was. Yeah, that's right. Because he used his jute match on this one.
But even if it goes out,
And then he did it more like a bird's nest style, kind of like he would do for flint and steel.
you can use that to get your birds.
Yeah, it is saved. Okay, I found it. It is saved in there.
Well, I guess that tells you we're growing.
Houston, we have ignition.
There we go. Well, that's a good thing. It tells you we're growing, so we don't want to miss anybody. But on the other hand, it tells you, hey, we're getting more submissions. So that's lots of good things to look at there. So you can see Mark has a really expanded. Quiet listener. Let's add her to the stream, and Rebecca. Hi guys.
Hi.
So the fact with Mark, he's got a layered approach, and which I think is what everybody wants to do. Is like the smart thing is that yesterday I forgot my strikers for my flint and steel, but fortunately I had other ways to get my fire going. So Rebecca, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
So what'd you
And
think
Al
about-
has turned his mic off and he's put his avatar up. I got something in the mail today.
Yeah, you gonna show us?
I got to cover up my address.
Very cool. Let's see here. Airmail.
Airmail.
Now, what happened to your finger there?
I'm not going to say.
You're not gonna say?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quiet listener, how are you today, ma'am?
I'll just had a drop
Doing
off of
good.
some food.
Did you see what I got today, Al?
Yeah, you don't have to cover my address, just your own.
Oh, yeah, that's what I did.
Just letting you know. Soup and sandwich.
All right, so Rebecca, when I come down to Missouri next week, because
Yes.
I'm gonna do my camping and stuff, but what restaurant, anything should I hit while I'm in there? Any iconic?
Depending on what time you get here, there is a place up on Providence
Uh-huh.
that, what's the name of that place, Ronald?
Isn't there one place like they throw dinner rolls down there?
No.
No, that's not right. I'm sure there's.
Not that I know of. I don't like my food being thrown at me.
Now, Johnny, you better be careful. The YouTube police are already watching you.
Oh, man. I might have to reach out to my dart friend here for a little bit of protection here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We got hand peek wave. Oh, Mark has the Camp Chilling sticker on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I just took this out of here. You see what happened? It got stuck to it.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
There I go. Peeling it off.
Good.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
What is a YouTube police? I think that's another name for vigilante.
yeah, there's a channel going around, and his name is YouTube Police.
YouTube vigilante.
The thing is I already have this sticker. I don't have this one. I'm going to keep that one. My brother's going to get the other one. You got that one already?
There you go. Lots to go around.
And look what else I got.
Oh, we got a cat on some balloon ones going for a balloon ride. That
Yep.
does not look like a very happy cat, though.
No, it doesn't.
It looks
know,
like fun to
my
me,
dog-
though.
My dogs got a treat today. I gave them some liver.
There you go.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, John. Nice. All right, let's unbigify here.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, Daz. Let's see here if I can remove this one here. Stop screen. Okay. Free up some room there on the panel if need be. Well, what is it, 6:15? Oh, it is time for me to put on my chef cap. I'm going to walk down to the kitchen, and I've got an egg pie to throw in the oven, also known as quiche. So,
I'm getting hamburger helper tonight, so hey.
Uh-oh. Mark's going to come up. Mark's coming up here. He's going to get us all straight. I think he might be the YouTube police.
Mark's probably going to come up after me because of the way I do some of my canning.
Oh, he's got.
Okay, somebody's not playing fair again.
No. Very good, Mark. Hey, Big Sticks, what you doing, my man?
Smoking chicken drumsticks.
Did you say chicken drumsticks? Nice.
I think that's what he said. Yeah.
I baked a chuck roast today.
You gonna rub on them or marinate them ahead of time or anything?
Nope.
I skinned them and put a rub on them, and go into the smoker for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then they'll get dipped in sauce.
There you go. Barbecue, or are you gonna spice
No,
it
I
up
cook-
a little bit?
Cooking them in the smoker, so I take the skin off because they just get rubbery.
Yeah, that's a
'Cause
hard
I'm
one to
only-
get.
Yeah, I'm cooking at 250.
Okay.
Yeah, am I gonna
Nice.
get one of your new stickers?
What's that?
Am I going to get one of your new stickers?
You are, yes.
And Nicole's?
Yep.
As long as you don't do like Shirley and just cut it in half.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Shirley,
No, I'm real careful.
Oh, we just lost Mark. All right, and Mark is
I'm
back.
trying to put the chain back on and looking
Welcome
for
back,
some-
Mark.
Be here.
Yeah, that skin is tough when you're smoking up chicken. It's like
I like it actually when I'm doing injecting. I like to keep the skin on so it keeps all that butter and garlic inside. But yeah, at the end, you just gotta rip that off. It's like a rubber band.
I thought about doing higher heat with smoking chicken just to get that fat to render out and try to get it crispy, but I have yet to get it master it yet, so I don't know. But yeah, that looks good, brother. Especially since they're drumsticks, they take the heat well. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, those would be tasty. I love it when they start pulling back. That'd be nice. So you just now getting started on the smoker, Mark?
They've been in a half hour. So after about an hour and a half, when they're about 165 internal, I put sauce on them to finish them off.
There you go. And do you
the
like
skin on the chicken.
you gonna
If
go with
leave the skin
barbecue
on-
style or
Yeah, I have it's a barbecue with maple syrup.
okay? Sweet.
If you leave the skin on the chicken when you do it in the smoker, take the skin off afterwards. And if you're going on a long walk or something, it's good for chewing on like bubblegum.
Well, sometimes I take the skin and cook them and make them like chicharrones.
Right.
Just up, season them, and fry them up in oil. So you
Nice.
take chicken skin.
All right, so Mark. Okay, so Mark, if you guys haven't checked out, go to Mark's channel. He's got a great catch and cook video coming up, which obviously we'll be talking more about in about a month. So, Mark, you got any ideas? Anything you like to do or have us to do? Because you seem to always have good thoughts on things.
For me?
Or anytime down the road. We know May is going to be water. We've already decided on water.
Okay.
And we're at some point we're going to do making furniture, camp furniture. I'm trying to remember navigating. Al, do you? Oh, he's pulling out the book.
At least somebody's writing it down, right?
Water. Then we're going to do June to show us a spot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that'll be a hike.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good one.
But Mark, anything that you've been around the block a time or two, that anything that you've done or like to do, or anything that would be you think could be fun, and something.
You're asking the man that killed the Easter Bunny.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. You already did gear and sleep systems, I think.
Now I thought you said beer for a minute. I'm like, a beer
so
on
did
Challenge Alliance one. Beer battered things? What are we doing here?
Oh, beer batter sounds good. That'd be back to Johnny deep frying again.
The number one thing in any survival situation is shelter.
Yes.
Shelter's a good one.
We're thinking about revisiting the 5-item challenge, but make it a visit to the Goodwill Harbor Freight type deal and give everybody
$1 limit.
A $1 limit, and say, what can you come up with?
Good job, Charlie. I knew there was a problem there.
That would be fun.
I think so. I mean, because somebody want to get under a shower curtain or something like that,
Those shower curtains are one of the best hacks for the price. I mean, it's just crazy, and they work.
I'll be back. I'm gonna get my dinner.
Okay. What if somebody got like a small kiddie pool, and whether they inflated that or slept under a little kiddie pool for a shelter? I'm like, it doesn't have to be like bushcrafty shelter. It could be.
No, it doesn't. That's for sure.
I seen somebody on a channel sleep under a trampoline out in the backyard.
Yes, they actually had tent setups on trampolines I've seen before. Absolutely. But I'm wondering, I'm like, what? I don't know. It's definitely something. I'm like, what kind of Johnny spin can I do on things? Because I'm like, all right.
And how much saran wrap you got?
Go to the dollar store. How much saran wrap does it?
I've seen a saran wrap house for sure. You make a saran wrap. I happen to have a big old container of it right down here. Let's see here.
You can do 101 ways to use duct tape.
101 ways to use duct tape, yeah.
Absolutely.
I got the first one.
I would only use it for Band-Aids, so.
Hey, that's a solid technique right there, man.
Yeah.
I remember my buddy, he saved his foot because of duct tape.
When you're in a bind, duct tape can work for bandages. Hands down.
Oh, yeah. And it works great for fire starter, too.
Absolutely. Let's see.
I mean, if you don't have a Bic lighter with Gorilla Tape or duct tape wrapped around it in your med kit, you need to rethink your med kit.
I agree.
Well, here's the thing now here's my dilemma. Do I use it for my fire starter or to stop my
Well, you can use it once you make the fire, then you cauterize your wound.
Yeah, once you have fire, you can stop the bleeding.
Yeah, I thought about that, but it wasn't that much. No. I wasn't going to stick a hot knife in my part.
Oh, it hurts, but it works.
I know it hurts, and I know it works, and I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, you say that till you have to do it.
Well, if I have to, I have to, but I didn't have to. I had a medic bag. So.
Oh yeah, did we
can,
talk about a first aid kit, something like that, as far as field first aid? Because I mean, have the kids or somebody doing it up on the adult. Because imagine that you hurt arm or stick in the eye, and then have kid wrapping you up or anything like that. Did we talk about?
I just did one of those field dressing medic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we talked about doing first aid one time. That would be good.
And how many of you guys carry a sewing needle?
I usually do in my kit. Sewing needle and thread.
No, it's in my med kit. No matter what, I have 3 different types of thread and 1 needle that'll handle them all.
I was actually going to. I actually, and I don't know why I didn't buy them, but I had them in my cart, suture kits.
Good on you, Dory and Johnson.
Do you know, Tony, that all threads have dyes in them except for black? Black is raw thread.
I carry black and I carry tan. The tan I use for repairing my gear.
And the black
The
you use
black
for
is
repairing
for
yourself.
sutures, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that they think the white is undyed, but white is actually dyed white. It's naturally.
Now, I had a good thread for sutures. It was actually a plastic. You wouldn't be able to leave it in permanently. You would have to cut them out eventually. But a lot of stitches on
Dental floss. How many people carry dental floss in their kit? You know.
Well, you could even actually use fishing line as a temporary
No.
if it came
Something
right
to stop the bleeding, right?
Right.
But the
Just
reason I was
close the
looking,
wound, that's all we're
But I've also
asking.
got that liquid Band-Aid in my kit. You guys
Nope.
ever use that?
Oh yeah,
I
big time.
have, and I only find it anyway good for smaller cuts.
Yeah.
Right.
But the
Rub a
suture
knuckle
kits-
off or something like that. It's pretty good to just kind of contain it, keep it clean.
The suture kits I
was
was looking
another
at, there
thing.
was individual needles with thread attached, and they were in a little package like this. So it's all individually packaged, so you don't
Oh,
have
that's
to worry about them
huge.
getting. No, this is this is an iodine swab. This is good because it's got
Super
all the
glue,
iodine. in
or
it.
even for females, nail glue.
Well, I keep
is-
super glue in my kit also because that's an instant closure.
Right. And for ladies, you know, they carry around those fake nails, so throw a couple little nail glues in your kit.
You ready to see my dinner?
No.
Sorry.
It's gonna show me anyway.
You heard them the first time.
Roast, chuck roast, celery, carrots. This is Brussels sprouts over here. And this is radishes. These are some radishes that I cook up with my thing, and then a small potato.
Yep, I don't see a thing.
And then I have some walnut cranberry bread.
Nice. What's up, Sticks? What's up, man?
Can I ask a favor? Not right now, but if everybody could go over and do a vote on my poll on my community tab. I put a poll. I'm trying to figure out whether I should do my flute music by itself, my storytelling by itself, or keep it as it is with the flute and story together.
Sure, everybody jump on over there to listen quietly at some point, and if you can respond to her survey, she'd appreciate it. Certainly get the challenges of trying to figure out how best to do our videos.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of trial and error. It's tough when you put in a lot of effort on a video and then the views aren't there, and they're like, well, I guess they didn't want that one.
I bought a new improvement for my flute playing. If you guys are interested, do you want to hear it?
Well, you know we don't.
Oh, well, Tony.
On, go play.
Come on, bring it out.
All right, give me just a second to turn these things on. Here's
Mona, who are you wondering?
this is the amplifier for it, and it's got echo effect on one side. I can turn the echo up or down. It plays music to let me know I've turned it on, so it'll play some flute music here real quick. And then the mic, I bought it from Blue Bear Flute. It's specifically made for flute playing.
But Monia, I'm actually in Nebraska. Tony, where are you at nowadays? What state you're in?
I'm in Utah right now.
Gotcha. And we know Al is up by the North Pole of Santa Claus.
North Pole, at least no. I'm in Newfoundland, Canada.
And you're way closer to the North Pole than the rest of us.
Yes.
And if you jump over to Mark's challenge channel, he'll tell you greetings from Texas. So he's in Arizona.
I am in.
No reaction from Mark. Maybe he's frozen out. Go ahead and go, Rebecca.
No, he's not frozen.
I'm in Missouri.
Quiet listeners in Washington.
There we go. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so yeah, Jonathan, yeah, certainly jump over to Veronica's channel if you want some peaceful stories. And say here.
There's Victoria.
Absolutely. Clean it up, guys.
Yeah, I gotta run, guys. I gotta go make my song.
All right, see you, brother. All right.
Later, Mark.
Hey, Mark, thanks for
Let us
coming.
know how it
Bye.
comes out. All right. Catch you later, man.
All right.
All right.
What a great way to eat dinner. Have music.
I've got a little bit of thunder out there, so we might be having a storm coming in here. So the trees aren't waving though, so I don't know if it's like going to be much of a storm. Probably just be sprinkle maybe. But yeah,
That's Victoria bringing the storm in on you.
there.
It's like, don't whistle on the ship, you know?
Right. Hey, kitty.
Yeah, no, I am still in the process of redoing my Mac bag. I'm out of some supplies, like.
Anyway, so
I
that's,
just.
I bought
I
that.
need to put at least another 3 or 4 Band-Aids back into mine.
Yeah, I gotta get some. I got some band-aids and that, like band-aids, regular band-aids, bandages,
Yeah.
stuff like that in there. But there's little odd things that I haven't thought about, like the super glue. I used to
Well,
always have it in my backpack. and
That's
I
in
don't have it.
mine. If I use it once,
Thank
I
you guys
replace
for
it
and money.
because I want that absolutely for that emergency closure.
Right.
Yeah. But
Thank you for that,
the
Rebecca.
suture
Yeah,
kit-
man, you guys just reminded me. I did use my hat. I took some Band-Aids out of my little cash cap the other day. Oh, Sugar Bears let me have it right
Gotcha.
now.
But I mean,
When
like
I
the
was out
suture
doing
kit,
the,
if I had had the suture kit when I done that, because immediately after doing it, you don't feel any pain in it.
Yeah.
So I was able to wash it out and everything like that and not have no pain whatsoever. So I would have been able to suture it closed. Done.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the suture kits. And I don't have any. I had dollar store
Yeah.
super glue. But I want to get super glue. I want to
Sure.
get the good one. I don't want to put dollar store. You don't know what's in it. Oh, we just lost Tony.
Well, I thought it was interesting when I did my little catch and cook with the Easter rabbit and the deadfall. And so I've been carrying around this little cash cap with Band-Aids and fire starters and medicine and stuff. Oh, he's crazy. You'll never need that. Well, so my father-in-law tripped the trap and it went on his hand and he came back and his hand's all bloody and he couldn't get it to stop. I'm like, are you sure you don't need a Band-Aid? After a while, eventually, like, yeah, okay, give me the Band-Aid. So I was like, well, I happen to have one. right here, So it was like, no, it's cool. It's good to have some way to store it. I've got the hat and the belt, or like a little kit that you've got, but because how many times in the courses of our lives where somebody asks for a Band-Aid and you don't have it, you've emptied out your car first aid kit or something like that. You just don't replenish it. Tell you, that little three-legged cat, she knows how to make up for it, with all of her other appendages.
But she got to make sure she's not going to fall because she don't have her forward leg to keep her balance.
Yes. Oh man.
So she's got a grip.
When she grips, she holds on for dear life. And I'm like,
Hi, Ashley. Ashley's finally here.
Yeah.
We know you've been in the background. Thank you for stopping in.
Oh, my
Whoa.
channel? Is she asking to share my channel? Oh,
What's
Rebecca.
that?
I think she wants you to share.
I'm on
Rebecca.
Al.
Okay.
I'm on Al Chafe's channel.
well, what are you doing there? He's got plenty of hours. Get over to mine, Rebecca. You want,
Yeah, I'm on Al's.
my
too.
panel, my channel. Get over there right now.
Yeah, Johnny has actually been hosting this Friday video for now. Hey, Jen.
Drop,
I'm-
Woo! We got
Hey,
it.
Al.
Johnny, drop your
Know
link
that.
and I'll open another window.
So what we've been doing is we've been trying to get people used to coming over to Johnny's channel.
Oh,
to
this
watch.
thing
Well,
should
if he'll
get on
drop
the
his
cars.
link, I'll go over
Hang
there.
on now, I'm gonna drop it there now.
If you drop it, I'll go over to his. Then.
There's Johnny's. That should bring you right into this stream.
Right into it. Okay.
All
Now,
right,
I'm guessing I'll have to make sure that I'm muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're already muted on mine, it'll stay on mute.
It'll mute
anyway
right
when
onto
it goes
him.
over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am muted.
Where is Rebecca's channel? On YouTube. Where do you think it is? um. What's that?
I've never tried to do the pop out.
Is that hail?
Separate channels. See how that's going.
Johnny?
Oh man, that's loud out there.
Is that hail coming down?
That's hail. Here I
They're
was
pretty
just saying,
big.
I didn't think we were going to have much, and no, we got a hailstorm going on.
Easy, Tico.
I'm like, oh, I wish I would have put the truck in the garage.
I bet they look pretty big too. They weren't small by no means.
No.
All right, I got the pop out chat on both.
Okay, Johnny, I'm with you now.
I'm with both of y'all, and I got both of y'all's chats popped up here.
I will make sure next time I remember that.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
I had
That
you
was-
up on. Earlier I had you up on the iPad, and I knew I wasn't going to use the iPad to get up here.
No.
You know,
I
on
am
the
now
computer.
friends with your channel, Johnny.
What was that, quiet listener? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, until the last few weeks, I wasn't really worried too much. Well, let's get Tony back up here. Before recently, I wasn't all that worried about lives and watch time because 1K and monetization seemed to be really far away. But suddenly, a good friend, for some apparent reason, I just had a big surge in my subscriber count. And so now I'm like, oh, well, maybe perhaps we do want to do a few lives and get some hours in there. So then we can, once I break that threshold, I guess that's the big thing. Just keep putting out content, right, Al?
Yep. Keep up on the content.
That's what matters. Keep your audience engaged.
Right.
She's asking Rebecca to drop her link too.
Oh, okay. And what do I type in yours, Johnny, to do that?
Oh,
barefoot.
It's supposed to be barefoot, but it's not working here. So,
Oh, it's not working, is it?
Here, let's go over here. Let me do it.
I don't know how to drop it any other
You
way.
got it? Do you want me to grab it?
Please do.
Yeah, if you got it out, can you do
I
that?
can grab it for you. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got out of the live business for a while, so my Nightbot's not working just yet. I have to go back and revisit it. So maybe I'll have to hook up with Eddie, old Devil Dog, and he doesn't want to be paid for his time, but maybe I will anyway. I'll give him a gift. I'll send him a bow drill or something.
Well, I sent a gift to Jamie because they were only wanting 2 cents for the stamp or the stickers I got.
Yeah,
and that was
2
it.
cents.
No. My mom and dad always taught me, you pay your way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been trying to figure out ways I can help out Devil Dog because he's done a lot. I mean, it's like as soon as I started toying around with lives, he's like, "All right, here, dude, let me show you how StreamYard works, and here's Nightbot and stuff." So, I mean, the guy he'll and then of course that when they got me to do the live, he came up during the wee hours and stayed there. You know,
He will stay if you need to spend all
asking if
night.
you'll
He'll
drop
spend
my
all
link.
night with you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. My eyes were bigger than my stomach.
Ow.
I can't eat all of this.
Wow.
Jonathan wants to know if you'll drop my link.
Thanks for subscribing to me, Al.
You're welcome. No problem.
All right, so let's see here. We got Quiet Listener. Al, did you already get Quiet Listener's link up there?
I'm looking for her link now. It doesn't come up right away when I type it in like
I
other
got
people's
it.
do. You got it? It's
I
because
got
of the
it.
spelling.
Yeah, it's all small case, quiet listener.
Thank you, Monica.
There's an E missing. And I did that on purpose because there's a lot of quiet listeners actually on YouTube, but they spell it correctly. So I spelled mine incorrectly.
Just like we spell everything.
Was spell correct? Trying to recorrect it for you.
Here we go. Let's put Quiet Listener. There we go. Bam. There we go.
Got her?
Got it. All
Oh,
right.
Johnny got it.
I got it.
Yeah, I was just thought I should have went back to the chat and just went to channel that way. It would have been easier than trying to push it in.
So, but let's see here.
We
So
need to
we've
drop
got
it on your channel there, Al.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more people over on Johnny's channel.
Well, and I appreciate that. I do appreciate
Well, I'm on
it.
both of your channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
So, yeah.
both windows open.
Yeah.
I can't see them right now.
Well,
The
what
wind
I,
picked up. I had to put my awning in, so now I can't see nothing.
what I did,
Oh, sure.
Tony,
Yeah,
is
you
I
got that
used the
glare.
pop-out chat.
I tell you,
And
that right there,
Weird.
Tony, trying to make
I can get rid of those
recording with the sun.
glasses.
I have many a time I'm sat there with the glasses off, and trying to
Thank
fight the
you,
glare. I'm
Moni.
like, is this right? Because you don't have a
Mona.
camera, man.
Is it
It's hard to
Mona
record
or
sometimes.
Monia?
So,
How do you pronounce her name? Mona or Monia? Or Dory?
Mona? Mona? It's not exactly Mona, is it?
No.
And Dory. Monia.
Monia.
Monia. I would say Monia. Monia. This is Monia. Yeah, I would guess Monia and Dory.
Monia.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to jump over to her channel and watch some videos and hear how
Yep.
she pronounces her name.
Listen to her say her name so that we'll get it right.
Absolutely. Well, Monia and Dory, thank you so much for swinging by there. I think I saw
If
you over
somebody
on.
could drop her link, that would make it easier.
Yeah, let's see here if I can find her here. Let's go to Monia. Monia. And,
Oh, you type in Backstepping Owls and it'll
Yeah.
drop.
The link drops on mine.
Yeah, Johnny's doesn't work.
yeah, Johnny's is broken. Johnny's no good. Johnny sucks.
When you're in mine, if you type in listen, it'll drop your link.
Here's
Yeah, but I
my
can't
username.
spell that.
LISTEN. Come on.
They got mashed. Oh, they looks like they like to cook, which is up my alley. Yeah, they got a lot of food out there.
I am now her friend.
Yeah, that. Let me drop their channel out there here.
Hey, you be nice. Come here.
Now I want to go.
I
eat
am
you
now.
gotta drop
I
to
am
it,
now
Johnny.
her friend.
Come here. Come here.
I want to go eat macaroni and cheese now.
Yeah, you know that is such a classic. I mean, sometimes it's hard to find good mac and cheese. There's one down what we call Breda down the street from us. They do a nice job. But yeah, do you guys? There's a place in the Wisconsin Dells. It's called The Mac and Cheese, and so they'll have all kinds of different versions, whether it's a jalapeno popper, a pot roast, bacon and ham and stuff in it. But it's a big old menu just based on mac and cheese and all the different toppings. So we'll be visiting that here in Wisconsin and come May. That's right. So I'll have to share the menu for you guys on that one.
Oh no, you don't.
No,
you know I don't like seeing that stuff.
Apparently, there's been a lot of people talking about me hitting my ankle with my axe. And there's a lot of stuff like Dave had a post put up about it, and there was a lot of people putting in, "Oh, feel better. I hope it heals okay," and everything. So I was thinking about doing a thumbnail for an update as clickbait, and I was going to get a pair of pants and cut them off, like cut them on the back,
sure,
at the knee, and put my leg up like this.
Yeah.
And then just bandage this part and have it tied up or something and be like,
oh, sure.
update on my ankle.
Oh yeah, I can see that. It was like Lonesome Dove Robert Duvall when he lost his leg. Yeah, they just had him bend his knee down in a hole, and then they were just kind of putting bandage on top. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I was like, here's
Or
an
you
update
guys
for
can check
everyone.
out this one video that how to cook green bananas in the skin.
Huh? That'll be all right. We used to do banana boats at camp, or with my girls. They'll open a banana, mix some chocolate and marshmallows in there.
Well,
wrap it
she's
back up,
cooking it somehow in the skins.
Hey, Raquel.
Hey, Raquel.
Hey, Cindy.
Raquel. Well, let's see here. Let's kind of dive down. Let's see if I can show you guys how much hell we got out there. Ooh. Well, that's Nebraska this time of year. Let's see here. Oh, yeah.
Bigify yourself, Johnny.
Oh, I can hear it.
Oh, you went small again. There you go.
Oh, here's a better one.
Already friends with Cindy Squirrel.
Look at that. Holy.
My notifications was off.
Oh my God.
Oh, you guys can see all that hail on the ground there. Oh, yeah, it came through pretty good out here.
Yeah, you got way too many seagulls.
Let's go check to see if we got all the windows on the cars. That'd be a bad thing. Oh, well, I'm still bigified. Well, it's my life, so why not, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's go over this way.
Hi, Raquel.
In the dark. All right, let's see what we got here. We'll do this one. Well, we survived.
But they got some dings to them.
Yeah. Horses, they took cover over there in the lean-to.
Yeah, I bet they did.
Oh, man, I'm sure this looks like a golf ball now. Well, not too bad. We'll see. This paid off.
That helps.
How about the other car? That looks okay too. I guess we survived. So we'll go back inside.
At least all the windows are intact. That's a big.
Yeah, that was the big one. I'm like, oh man,
That's a big thing there. Yeah.
I can live with dings, but I'd rather not have to replace the glass. Although one time when we were moving and I just bought a bunch of supplies at Home Depot or whatever it was. I closed the rear hatch of my Ford Escape, and the windshield just shattered. I'm like, well, that just happened. So we grabbed the blue tarp, we covered it all up. Now I got to replace the next day or two. But I'm like, wow, what really bad luck. That was, I think, the same day we had like an ice storm on the driveway, and I'm trying to back up the trailer up at the slope. It was a rough day. My wife just kind of sat down after a few other things broke, and she was just like, I was like, that's right, because the trailer, the hinges were frozen. She couldn't even open the thing up. So I took some boiling water, poured that over there, and all of a sudden it loosened above. I was like, I got it. All right. So Cottonwood Ranch, Monia, they are good. The snow is melting. Oh, there must be a discussion going on there.
Yeah, a little discussion going on there.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll let the discussion go. Let it happen.
That's pretty bad when you have glass break on your vehicle.
Yeah. Well, that period, I mean, at that point, I was wondering if I was Eeyore, where that little dark cloud was following me. Yeah. And I don't know. It was just like, well, this too shall pass.
I think we all had that moment at one time or another, don't we?
Yeah. Let's see.
It still gets down in the 30s here.
Really? No, we are getting. It was hot enough the other day. We actually turned on the air conditioning in the house.
Haven't had to do that yet. We have, however, got all the windows and doors open right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've been sleeping with the windows open at night with a fan. Oh man, it sleeps so.
Echo. What is the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, it's warmer there than here.
Well,
I'm at 58.
That is all right.
Yeah, it's supposed to get 63.
I'm gonna go away until you guys change the topic. I don't want to hear about none
Do
of
we
this.
know if Lower Michigan hiking and camping is in here?
It's 34 degrees here.
Jamie was in here earlier.
Yeah, he was much earlier.
I know he was in here earlier. I just wanted to find out if he was still here.
No, when he goes, he usually leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Friday. He's having his own kind of fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's right. It is Friday. I forget. I got to go back to work tomorrow, so it's basically my Sunday. So I'll be back to working all weekend, but only 3 days this time, and then I'll have.
Awesome. But every day is Friday for me.
Yeah, you dirty devil, you.
Why aren't you coming on my lives anymore, Tony?
What'd you say?
I said, why aren't you coming on my lives anymore?
I'm missing a lot of people's stuff.
He's on the road.
That's
Tony's
rough.
on the road, so he's not in and out as much as he used to be.
That's rough.
Not
I
until he
missed
gets
every one of my
back.
lives on Wednesday. We had some family stuff going on here, and so I was
I'm always watching.
Yeah,
I might be quiet, but I'm always watching.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. I mean, I'll try it in the mornings while I'm catching up on the news. Have a cup of coffee if I can. I do a lot of watch later stuff, so I'll kind of run through that and try to make comments and get caught up with people. But it's tough. The more friends you have, it's like it's hard to find everybody. So you do what you can.
Well, then you guys are going to see his hat before him.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I'll usually have up to
Working on his
7
hat.
tabs open on one laptop and another 5 on the other. So, at least I'm running hours and giving likes, I don't catch everything. I'm always flipping around. So
It is hard. Yeah. Yeah, it's like there are a lot of people that I really want to watch their stuff, and then it might take me weeks to finally get to it. And I'm like, thank goodness at least for the watch later feature. But I'm like, life, as we all know, life is bigger than each one of us, so it can be overwhelming.
Right.
And
Well, speaking of which, I have to hop off of here, and I hope if you guys can't sleep tonight, come on over to mine. Mine's later than you guys. It's time. You guys are usually in bed. But if you
Victoria,
don't,
I'll try to catch you later.
Victoria, what time's your live at?
This
it's
is gonna send
7
out people now too.
Pacific time.
7 Pacific. There we go. So
So
almost 7.
2 hours.
Okay, 2
That would be
hours.
9 o'clock my time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
Brian.
y'all.
4 hours.
If I don't fall
2.5 hours.
asleep, I'll be there.
All right. Bye, everybody.
See ya. All right, so Rebecca, I'll be bugging you next week. I figure.
I've got something going on Thursday, but you said Wednesday.
Wednesday is the plan. I figure I'll try to
Okay.
get out, be wrapping things up around noontime,
Yes.
1 o'clock, something like that. So hopefully,
How
I'll
about
try
that
to.
sky?
You have my number. Just
I do.
text me. Just
I
text me.
do. I do.
You know.
And then I planned it. I'm going to drive down there Tuesday, and so I'll check the distance from where I'm going to be hiking at. So I don't know if you're available that night. I'll communicate with you, and
Yeah.
Um,
Let me know.
hopefully, I don't bite off more than I can chew. But I'm like, I want to try to show a little bit of the area, what's different, because I'm like, as I recall in Missouri, they got all these little hillbilly type stores, Ozark.
Oh, so Jazz is blowing us off for DJ. How about that?
Hey, I'm fine with
And
it.
what's worse is Jazz is over on Owls.
I saw that.
I saw that. But that's okay. That's all right. We're having fun and hanging out. So we got about 3 more minutes here. Then I think we'll go ahead and call this one quit. So next week we'll be meeting again. And Al, Tony, are you guys okay with it being on my channel?
Yeah, that's fine, Tony.
Okay.
Don't see an issue.
Okay. I should be back from Missouri by then. So hopefully I'll have a video ready to release for premiere. If not, we'll do this. Tony, Al, so you've got your Catch and Cook releasing on Monday?
Yep.
And
There is early access for my top tier members, but it's a little different than what's released on Monday.
Hey,
But
Jerps.
my Catch and Cook is released on Monday.
Did you see that Ann Dale came in?
Jerks.
And I had a successful hunt. Here's what happened. Wednesday, I went out to do my Catch and Cook because I knew in the early morning it was nice out. I knew it was a good time.
So
to
now
go
we know
out
why we haven't seen Doris.
and catch. So I left Monday morning. I left the house early Monday morning, and I went out and I did my hunting, and I caught what I needed to. And I bring it home and cleaned it and cooked it and did all that fun stuff. Then I went out on the step to get ready for my live. That's when I
Had your little
had my mishap with my axe.
your life-changing event.
It literally, I got up, I went like this with my foot, and then I checked my toes, and everything was fine. So I was like, okay, I'm good.
We're going to have to see a reenactment. There I was. Slow-mo.
Well, we know Al's cooking thighs.
More like chicken feet. But no, it's all good, and I'm all fine. And, it was an accident, and it goes to show, like, DJ popped in my after hours, and he was like, of all the people, I never expected you to cut yourself with an axe. This was before my show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I told him what happened. I was like, yeah, well, this just proves the point, DJ, that no matter how much you're doing something, an accident can always happen. Doesn't matter who it is, or how good you are at it.
I'll
can
tell you
always
what.
have an
I'll tell you what happened to my finger now.
She thought she was me.
No, I didn't. Yes, it is my middle finger. I had some frozen liver that was sliced already, and I was trying to get it apart. And the knife that I used is for cheese, so it's serrated, and it slipped out underneath there. I was kind of coming across, and it got my finger right here. Yeah.
Ouch.
Ouch.
I was at a trapping class, and one of the instructors, after he was done with his knife, he just decided to use his palm of his hand to close his blade. Well, he had his knife the reverse direction.
Stuck it in his hand.
Oh, man. Oh, it just bled like a stuck pig, and he's just sitting there.
And you think about face, hands,
Yeah.
they bleed like crazy, So, of course, it happens.
Can you see that scar there? I can see it on my screen.
Here, let me
Looks like a
bigify
circle.
it. Yeah, let me bigify you. There you go. Yes, right there. Oh, I got something similar to that on my.
Yeah. What did you get yours from?
That was from tin paneling on this building a shed, and it just slid right into it and cut into the meat.
This one almost took my whole finger. This was the bandsaw in work for cutting meat.
Ooh, man.
It pulled my
You
finger.
gotta avoid those dangerous items. I mean,
I have one here.
I already
that
got
was
too
from-
many scars.
I have one here that's a J on my thumb
Yeah.
that I was pushing together
Yeah.
a curtain rod that sliced me.
Oh. Ow.
Yeah.
My boss, using a bandsaw like you had there, Al, cutting meat, he pretty much split his thumb. Like, yeah, he was just sitting there next to the produce, just like trying not to pass out. He's like, oh.
Yeah, it hurts. When I did this one,
It is tough to not pass out.
there was a big flap of skin hanging down. I just put the flap of skin back in and I wrapped band-aids around it and I went back to work. But now, when I was young, this might be really hard to see. But there's a scar right here.
Yeah.
And there's a little scar right here. I had my hand like this around an apple. And when I went to shove the knife in, it went in through there and poked out through there.
Nice.
So that was fun.
Yeah, I got the one going through the heel of the thumb and coming out the top of it where I
Yep,
fell
mine was
off a
the
cliff
opposite
and
way.
stuck a limb through it.
Mine was the opposite way. It went down through the thumb and out through the heel and the palm.
Well, I was falling.
Yeah. So yours went up.
And I hung off of it. I stopped falling.
So
That
you
one
just, at heart, you just want to be one of those suspensionists. You know, where they put the big hooks through you and they hoist you
Yeah.
up and let you swing.
Yeah, you can keep that.
Well, you already tried it, so I figured, lifelong
Oh yeah,
passion.
I dislocated my shoulder. I stopped quick when that limb just kept getting bigger and bigger as my hand slid down it.
Oh, man, you just reminded me of a song. It's like, put your head, I dislocated my shoulder. How we gonna put it back in place?
I gotta remember the pain twice.
Has anybody ever slipped their patella out of position and then put it back in place?
I don't think I have a patella.
That's what your knee happened.
I've had my patella shattered. I got thrown off a dirt bike, landed on a little sapling stump. It was like taking an ice pick to a piece of ice. It didn't
I haven't had anything happen to mine, but one of my teachers in school was playing basketball, and when he went down on his leg, his kneecap popped out, and his foot came up and kicked him in the nose.
Ouch.
Wow.
right? Because he went up on his other leg, and this leg was swinging freely, so it's
I don't like anything
completely
hitting me
up
in
and
the
wham.
Gosh, that does not sound good at all.
No.
Well, I'll tell you the story about me dislocating my kneecap. I was trying to push a vehicle that was a stick shift and slid my patella out, sat down in the car and pushed it back over. Yeah.
Now,
Ow.
Herb says he has many scars from his boxing, halibut hooks being cut out, and knife wounds. So Gerbs was a wild man back in the day there.
I got too many scars to talk about all of them.
Yeah, me too.
I want to know how I got my scars.
Yeah, we're kind of out of time to start talking about all of them.
I know, right? Which that might be a good topic for, let's say, Halloweenish time frame when we're dressing up. Maybe that might be.
Oh, so yeah, we can just highlight all our scars and show off.
Yeah, it's like instead of really dressing up, you know,
You don't want to see my back.
I think there's one scars that I will not be able to be shown. I don't think so. We will get shut down.
Yeah. Well, but maybe it does get me thinking about Halloween time frame. Maybe we'll do some, while the medicine is available, we can do some pretend accidents and first aid and things like that, and storytelling or whatever else. But
I'll
hey,
go for the full mummy effect.
there you go. There you go.
It's all scars.
There you go. Well, hey guys, we crossed that 2-hour threshold. I think let's go ahead and I think it's about time to wrap things up. I know there's lots of other lives to do tonight. So Al, Tony, Rebecca, thanks so much for coming out. Al, Tony, thanks for always doing the Camp Challenge Alliance. Rebecca, thanks for coming up on the panel. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, me too.
Folks,
you'll get your stickers.
This is
yes.
all I gotta say.
Handed to you.
There you go.
Shipped.
It's a way of life, brother.
I can't see it.
Here, let's do this. Bigger for this.
Mine
Oh, he's
is.
got his sarcasm shirt on. Okay.
That is truth. Hey man, it's a way of life. It is definitely a coping mechanism for sure.
Oh yeah.
And you see what I'm wearing today.
Rambling with, I got a blue one like that.
This thing got really big on me.
Yeah, I got a blue one like that. That's the way I like to have them, though. I like to have them
like-
loose
it's
and
way
big.
too
Like
big.
this one is almost too snug for me.
I'm wearing a Carhartt, and that bugger almost goes clear to my knees.
Well, you guys can see what I'm wearing. Job gave me clothing, so so I'll take it. I'll take free clothes. So, all right. Well, I tell you what, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate all your support. With ideas, keep getting out there. Remember, it's like if you're a kid, enjoy being a kid. If you're an adult, embrace your second childhood.
Be a kid.
That's right. With that, I want to wish everybody a good night, and we'll see you on the next one.
Good night, everyone. Thank you all for stopping in.